Hello everybody, I'm going to show you how to get started playing against the best Rocket League bots in the world using RLBot. First off, we're going to start by going to rlbot.org, and we're going to go to the V5 front page, and we're going to download the new RLBot installer. Once that's done downloading, we can open it. And we're going to have to click on More Info and then Run Anyway. This is because RLBot hasn't paid to be an official Windows developer, so that's the only reason this comes up. So once we do that, we can just hit Next. This will let us choose if we want a start menu and a desktop shortcut. Just hit Next, hit Install. And just like that, RLBot has installed. We can hit Finish. And then it opens right up. Just hit Allow. And there we go. We can close out of the website and we can see we now have RLBot V5 on our desktop. So this is where we're going to select our platform. If you're using Steam, go ahead and select Steam, or if you're using Epic Game Store, you can select Epic Game Store. If you're using an alternative store like Legendary or Heroic, you can use that as well. I have Rocket League installed on Steam, so I'm just going to select Steam. And now we're going to hit download the bot pack. So this is where we can customize a few things. If you don't have much space left on your C drive, you can change the install location, but we're just going to hit confirm. This is going to download and extract everything, so you just have to wait. And once that's done, we can hit continue. And as you can see, we just loaded in and we've already got bots. And not only that, but these bots are ready to go out of the box. That initial download downloaded everything that was needed for these bots to run. So we can just take our bot of choice, add it, and let's say, we want to randomize our map selection. It'll pick a random standard map. And we just hit start match, and you'll notice immediately things start happening. RLBot takes a little bit that first time, but we are now in the match. And Element is working just fine, as you can see. And that's all you gotta do. So RLBot does work best at 120 FPS. So if you're running less than that, I would suggest you run at 120 FPS or some multiple of 120. So 240 works great. 360 also works great. And, we can come back to the GUI and we can say, okay, I want Nexto actually, and I want Element on my team. Can just start that next match. Don't even have to close Rocket League. And there we go. So the second time it starts a little bit faster. But as you can see, these bots are running just fine, and Nexto has already scored on me. However, we have a new feature here in the GUI, RocketHost integration. So if you truly want to go up against the best bots in the world, this is where you can do it. So right here, we can select our server because it is not ran locally on our computer. So you can choose the EU or the US server. I'm going to pick the US server. Let's go an Opti flip reset on orange, and we'll go a Nexto Plus on blue. Both bots which are not available in the default bot pack, but with RocketHost we can now play against, and we just hit start. So we're going to get this little screen here by default that's just telling us we're requesting a RocketHost server right now. This might take a minute, but it'll get there eventually. Here we go. So the match just started, And you can see I've waited for Nexto Plus and OptiFR to load in, and we can choose what team we want to join. So I'll go on Opti's team. So we'll join blue here. And if the game doesn't start right away, you can go back to change team and then just pick your team again. Usually that resolves it. And you can see, so we immediately have OptiFR going for a flip reset against Nexto Plus and scores. So that right there is RocketHost, which is another amazing utility that we have in the GUI. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna leave this match, even though I really want to watch that match. That's really cool. And right here we have the events pane, which shows you all of the upcoming events that we've got for RLBot. Make sure to stop by for Triple Threat later this year, by the way. It's going to be awesome. We just had the 2025 RLBot Championships, and I encourage you to check out that VOD as well, as we crowned a new champion this year. And here we can sort the bots. So, you know, if you want a bot with team play that can play with you, and you want a 1v1 bot that you can play against, we've also got some extra special bots and stuff that usually don't abide by the typical Rocket League rules. So for example, we've got MirrorBot, we've got the kickoff only script and the zero gravity script. You don't have to rely on scripts for mutators, however, because we have the mutators panel. This has pretty much every single mutator in the game, and if you don't know which mutators comprise which game modes, you can always come here to the presets list, and you can just click any of these you want. So if you want Boomer Ball, you just click Boomer Ball, and it will automatically set all of the mutators that you might want, and reset will reset it back to default. We've got all the game modes, all of the maps. By default, all of the standard maps are first in the list, and if you scroll past all these standard maps to where it goes back to A, these are all the non-standard maps. And here we've just got our extra options. So for example, if you want to load into a free play match with RLBot, or if you want to skip the 1, 2, 3 countdown, or if you want to automatically skip goal replays, you can do all that kind of stuff. And last thing is favorites. So let's say you're always playing against Nexto and you just don't want to sift through all the other bots to find Nexto. You can click the favorite button and then come over to favorites, and only your favorited bots will show up. And finally, if you're having any problems, you have any questions about RLBot, I would encourage you to come by our Discord, come to the RLBot help channel. You can make a new post, select the V5 tag, and just ask your question, and we are here to help you work through whatever problems you have or concerns you might have. So I hope that was helpful, and have fun with RLBot.